Disclaimer. If you like really want to see Riverdale for your plot purposes and for educational purposes, you shouldn't watch this video. Just go watch Riverdale.
All I will say is that there are many nights a week you'll find us on the couch, defeated, eating chocolate, and watching Riverdale. Fair warning, this is about to be the stupidest shit I ever did say.
This is our first episode in the series. What are we calling this? River Squad?
Welcome back to episode 1 of
River Otters? Welcome back to episode 1 of... We just finished season 1 of Riverdale. 13 episodes in this season.
And what a wild fucking ride.
What a crazy ass ride. We're gonna give little character recaps. Archie. Fuck that guy. He's a gaslighting, misogynistic ginger who is so ignorant. He literally has no thoughts in his brain. He's dumb as a rock. Veronica, queen. Daddykins. She's such a baddie. She was a bully, but now she's like trying to change.
She's a changed
She's also
woman.
like way too in love with Archie for no reason.
Betty.
This
is when you say hi.
Oh. Hi.
And Betty, she's like the girl next door. And her and Archie.
Her sweaters are disgusting.
Her and Archie have always had a thing.
Yeah. Jughead has lived in a closet. He's lived in, I almost said the microwave. The movie theater. He's lived in foster parents' house. Now, he's lived with his dad, kinda. He's lived with Archie.
He's a Southside
He's
serpent.
so hot.
And Cheryl, okay, but she has some things to... She is going through a lot right now.
She's going through a lot right now, and, like, that's why she's acting out, but she is, like, so valid for acting out, because, you know, she's, like, got a lot of shit, and she's so powerful, and, like, also trying to be a cheerleader.
Season 1. Episode 1. Here's the description. At Riverdale High, Betty, Archie, Jughead, and a new girl, Veronica, wrestle with clashing desires while coping with a fellow student's tragic death.
Episode 1, Jason dies.
Dead. Episode 2, as police begin an investigation into Jason's death, Archie's guilt and Jughead's suspicions intensify. Betty struggles with her feelings for Archie. They were at Sweetwater River when they heard a gunshot, but it was Dilton Doyley's gunshot because he's a Boy Scout. Episode 3, after Archie and Cheryl open up to the sheriff, Betty asks Jughead to cover the case for the school paper. Veronica tangles with Jock Chuck. Oh, this is where Dark Betty comes in.
They uncovered the body.
And Cheryl was like, oh my god, because up until now, we as the audience thought he was dead the whole time. But
so
Cheryl, as the twin sister, didn't think that he was dead until just now.
Chuck is a fucking dickbag, and he has like a journal for all of the high school boys in the whole school, and they're keeping tally of like how many girls they fuck. Turns out they're all just men. Next episode.
Episode 4. Betty looks into Geraldine's past, Miss Grundy, while Jughead fights to save the drive-in. Veronica confronts her mom after Cheryl spots her arguing with a biker. Juggy's dad, who we learn is a Southside Serpent.
Hiram Lodge hired the Southside Serpents to destroy the movie theater so then they can get land in order to build like a new fucking like property of like, what is he trying to build? A prison?
No, yes.
Next episode.
Chapter 5. As Jason's funeral nears, Betty digs deeper into his past, while Veronica comforts Cheryl. A new music opportunity complicates Archie's school plans. Okay, Archie is the fucking worst. Chapter 6. It's called Faster, Pussycats! Exclamation point.
Is that from real?
Kill! Exclamation point. Kill! Exclamation point. While Jughead and Betty zero in on Polly's whereabouts. Polly!
Oh yeah, that bitch is pregnant. They were gonna run away together. And start a new life, so he would be away from the company. Fake his own death, and then they find out that that's actually not true because he died in real life, and Polly didn't know, so she's in the fucking, like, a sane asylum because the mom admitted her because the dad was like, fuck you, Polly, for having babies with my fucking cousin.
But little did we know that it's actually...
incest!
Chapter 7. Amid harsh rumors about Polly and her pregnancy, Alice goes public with family secrets, making Betty and Cheryl uneasy allies. Jughead helps his dad reclaim his life.
So he's like, I stopped drinking, and we're gonna get the family back together. Actually, let's just move to Toledo instead. Next episode.
Chapter 8 is called The Outsiders. Hoping to bring the Cooper family together, Veronica hosts a baby shower for Polly. Archie steps in to help after his dad's construction crew quits. The Blossoms and the Coopers are like, okay, there's a baby involved. Little did they know that it's twins Juniper and Dagwood are on their way. Chapter 9, La Grande Illusion. Ooh! Cheryl persuades Archie to escort her to a private Blossom family event.
Oh!
Veronica reaches out to Ethel and urges Hermione to come clean with Fred. Everyone's a redhead. And they're like, Archie, we'll get you a new guitar. We'll get you a scholarship. You just got to come to this maple syrup tapping ceremony. And he goes.
And they're all dressed in like red.
But he overhears, and Mr. Blossom killed Jason. Chapter 10. The Lost Weekend. While Fred is away, Betty decides to throw Jughead a surprise birthday party at Archie. Veronica uncovers alarming facts about her dad and Clifford. The maple business, spoiler, is heroin. Okay, chapter 11. It's called To Riverdale and Back Again. As Betty and Archie prepare for homecoming, Jughead reconnects with his new sober dad, but Veronica and Alice conspire to secretly investigate FP. Alice is
She's unhinged. She like coerces Veronica and Archie into like searching fucking FP's apartment. They find literally nothing in the apartment that suggests that FP killed Jason Blossom. The sheriff searched the fucking apartment. They find
the gun that killed Jason Blossom.
Veronica and Archie are like, no fuck. They didn't find that. Like, that was placed there because we searched his apartment originally, which they had to come clean about, and then Jughead got mad at everybody, including Betty. Jughead was like, fuck all of you guys, fuck you, and then runs away.
Chapter 12 is that after FP was arrested, Archie, Veronica, and Betty rushed to show proof of a frame-up, while Jughead, convinced of his dad's guilt, prepares to leave town. They're kind of teaming up now at this point to prove FP's innocent. But FP is not saying he's innocent. He's admitting to the crime.
He's saying he's guilty.
Because he's getting
blackmailed by Clifford Blossom. He's getting blackmailed and saying that he's gonna kill Jughead if he says anything.
The last episode, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
The Sweet Hereafter. As Riverdale prepares for the 75th Jubilee, the gang struggles to return to normalcy, while FP faces pressure from the sheriff to turn informant.
They just magically find the SD card with film of literally Jason's dad killing him in his fucking like basement.
They cleared FP's name. He's innocent.
They find Clifford Blossom killed himself.
Cheryl goes to the frozen Sweetwater River, and they all go and they all save her life because she was trying to end things. By the end of the episode, they're in Pops, Archie and his dad. And then we're introduced to the Black Hood.
This season was a whirlwind, and I think we need to do a 1-minute recap. Per you, per I. 1 minute each into the other room.
Okay.
My 1-minute recap on the show is, so
in season 1 of Riverdale, Jason Blossom, dead. And we as the viewers believe that he's dead the whole time, but Cheryl Blossom, his sister, thinks that he is alive and waiting for her across the river. Because he was going to go to the farm with Polly because Polly's pregnant. Polly's sister is Betty.
Betty's totally in love with Archie and then gets hurt when Veronica moves to town. She's new.
Veronica Lodge is like, I'm from New York.
Her and Archie go into a closet and like make out and stuff. Betty's like, oh, fuck, why'd you do that? And then she falls in love with Jughead, Veronica and Archie bone.
Anyways, so then we find out that Jason actually is dead. Cheryl's family is like crazy. Like,
the dad of Jason killed him, shot him with a gun because the heroin business in the maple syrup company was like too much for Jason to take. He didn't want to do it, so then he like quits, and then the dad like kills him.
they think that FP killed him, and FP confessed because he was being threatened.
Cheryl didn't know, the mom didn't know, and then
At the end of the season, Cheryl's like, you did a bad thing, daddy. And then she burns the house down after he like allegedly kills himself.
And then the Black Hood shoots Archie's dad in the middle of Pops, and then that's when the season ends.
Why do you love Riverdale?
It is the everything show. There's romance, there's action, there's horror, comedy. It's pretty ironic. It's pretty cringy.
That's exactly my reason why
Yeah.
I love Riverdale. So much progresses. There's so many plotline moments.
And then the title of Riverdale comes on. And you're like, what the fuck? The episode just started? My favorite part of the whole season 1 is when Jughead and Betty kiss for the first time. He's like, and also, and she's like, what? And then he kisses her, and it is the most wholesome fucking thing in the entire fucking world.
As far as Bughead goes, I love in the end of season 1 when they're about to fuck in the trailer, slamming it on the counters, and then the Southside Serpents are like, you're one of our own, we're gonna take care of you. And then she's like, Juggy.
And he puts on the jacket.
Anyways, season 1, it sets the fucking scene. 5+ seasons of Riverdale, which is art and
Cinema.
I can't wait to watch season 2 with you.
I cannot wait.
Found it.
Got it. We just
First
filmed
of all-
our recap.
I made this hat and I sewed it myself
No, we
and
got-
then I crashed my car and never got to wear it.
Sorry. I didn't mean that. I just like threw up in my mouth just a little bit.
Get into it, yeah.
Part of the truck. Wait, where's my drink?
Are you okay?
I'm amazing.
Okay, give me
You
one.
spilled an avocado.
Where?
Right there.
It's in you. I'm so sorry.
Right.
How was your salad?
It's great. And my salad.
As police began an investigation,
I've seen Riverdale 4 fucking times, and I fucking hate him more and more every single episode. Every second I see him on screen, I'm like, fuck you, Archie.
what's wrong with me?
I don't know. I didn't mean like there's something wrong.
What? But there is.
That bitch is pregnant with Jason's fucking baby. They were gonna run away to
Derulo. Yeah. Sorry.
get the fuck out of my hospital and let me just fucking grieve my dad, you bitch.
Your fucking thumb, bro.
Oh shit, I forgot that was there.
She literally got her neck sliced.
That's in a different season.
It's all coming together.